Hello, everyone. You are very welcome to this fantastic part of Stuart Little 2, the return. Joining me today is a longtime friend and subscriber, Lucas Bolton. Hello, Lucas. You're very welcome to this Stuart Little 2 Let's Play.
Yeah, this is going to be fun, and I actually have some experience with this game, because I played a demo of it as a kid, so I am not coming into this completely blind.
Yeah, so this is the first level of the game. As we know, the evil falcon has stolen all the jewelry rings, and we have to help Marglo find them all. So basically, this is the first level, and first thing we're going to do is do this fabulous challenge that Marglo is going to tell us about.
Hey, Stuart, this looks tricky. I'll be very impressed if you can beat this challenge.
I'll be very impressed if we can beat this challenge.
So in this challenge, you basically have to go around the track and collect six times, and you have to collect stars along the way, and you get a ring.
This is like a mini version of Breeze Harbor.
Because actually, they ripped off Spyro. How dare they?
And there was a train mini game like this in Toy Story 2, but you weren't on the train track. You were it was a puzzle. Yeah.
Yeah. Just from the off, I will say I do find this game to be very Toy Story 2 copied, very Toy Story 2-esque. You know, a lot of the whole story, basically traveling through levels, the whole design of levels. What else is there? Just the whole level structure of what level you go to next. I do feel they definitely borrowed a lot from Toy Story. Like downstairs is really the first level of the game, and then level 3 is level 1, and then the alleys level is But we'll get onto that though at a later
The
date.
theme is this kitchen here. Yeah, exactly.
Congratulations, Stuart.
But I also like games toy with perspective. Stuart Little obviously is a small mouse, and they really played up that fact with the environments.
Oh yeah, yeah, I do.
Look at the size of that compared to him.
Yeah, I do actually. It's actually very Harry Potter-esque in a way of PS1. When you see how large the objects are compared to the characters.
I was just thinking that, that minigame you were in as well had reminded me of the minecart, but much easier.
Oh, Marglo, what's this block do?
You can push some objects around, Stuart. So don't let this one.
You can push some blocks around, but you better not push me around. That's why you all push some things around.
Push the block, not me around.
Listen, if you collect all of these face
Yeah, I think she was voiced by Jennifer Lopez or something like that. If I'm
she
not
was
mistaken.
voiced by Melanie Griffith.
Excellent hunting.
Ah, okay, yeah. Could have had a similar voice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see what you mean, but yeah. Stuart is voiced by Michael J. Fox, who I believe is the voice of Stuart in this game.
Yeah, and wasn't he not also the voice of Milo?
Yes, in Atlantis.
Yeah.
Shout out to our friend Luke, whose Discord picture is Atlantis.
Yeah.
See, that's a held ice cream. It's
not Milo, it's Michael.
Restart. They call it a restart point for some reason instead of a checkpoint.
Yeah, I never really. Certain games don't like to use the word checkpoint. I've noticed. It's it's a checkpoint.
Maybe they don't want to be seen as copying.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Also, at this point, we've probably seen about a dozen checkpoint screens in games, so thought I'll be a bit different.
Stuart, you can use wires such as the one above me to slide down on.
Nice ziplining.
Oh, the zip line. Oh wow, I wonder what this reminds me of.
Spider-Man, isn't it?
Excellent.
Spider-Man. That's a good game too, actually. On the PS1.
Yeah, I might do it. I actually, for those who don't know, I did a speedrun with Noah McDavid in that game. Check it out if you haven't yet. I may do that at some point, but we're doing a trilogy of that game at the minute. Hoping to do it at some point, but we got a couple of things going up. Sorry, Lucas, you were saying?
Yeah, the Spider-Man game, it was pretty impressive for PS1 standards, I have to say.
Yeah.
Because when the PS2 came out, the Spider-Man the movie, the game was literally just a copy and paste of that one. And that's how well it held up, I guess. Yeah.
There are some PS1 games that came out in the early 2000s that actually hold up really well. I think this game does. That game did. Harry Potter, in terms of design, did not.
Did this game get released on? Was this only PS1?
I think it was really the Game Boy had a version of it.
Okay.
I could be wrong. Now, this paw is basically where if you want to visit our old pal Snowbell, who saves us from the cats in the first film.
Yeah. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's voiced by a guy called Nathan Lane.
You are absolutely spot on. Nathan Lane is the voice of our beloved Snowbell.
Yeah, he's a great character. Actually, I loved him in the at least the first film anyway. He was really good.
Well done, Stuart. You've
Well done, Stuart. You can go to level 2 now. Now visit Snowbell.
I will go later because we're going to 100% this.
Yeah, so yeah, you have a lot. You have it's like I always liked games that like you have a choice of you want an 10%, you want 100%.
Yeah, and then those games are like you are going to now leave this level.
But I think people forget this because they're so used to Spyro 2 at this point. But I think one of the most shocking things about that game is you go through it pretty normally at first, you know, and then you get to the end and 40 orbs.
Yeah, 40 freaking orbs.
The first time I got up to that bit as a kid, I was like, "What? I only have 6 or 7."
I know, it's like you have been skipping the levels far too much at this point.
And I do think Spyro 3 had better progression because it basically made you have to collect things much earlier.
Yeah, I definitely like that as well. Like, yeah, because with the levels being unlocked, you know, like you have to have a considerable number of eggs, so you can't just like head off. Whereas Spyro 2, you're just, oh, Breeze Harbor is open, I can just go in there.
Yeah, even Spyro 1 had better progression actually as well.
Yeah,
because you had to do a certain amount of things. It was like a task list.
Yeah.
List. What the fuck is a list?
Lisk.
That's a lisp on my part.
Oh, I see a cat biscuit down here. Just have to go down
So-
and dive in again.
I like this concept of swimming in a fish tank.
Yeah, I think it's a very good swimming mechanic, I must say. Like, you know, like,
Yeah, this is.
it's probably as
It
good
looks
as
better
Ratchet
than
and Clank.
water game.
I really think it does a good job.
Yeah, that was one thing PS1 games had. They had trouble with swimming. Like, Spyro was the only one I can think of that did
Yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah.
That's just right.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and then Crash Bandicoot had no swimming, but like, can you imagine Crash Bandicoot swimming? But yeah,
The only time you swam with him was 2 levels in Crash 3. That's right. Yeah, and they were not great.
yeah, they were not
They were-
great.
They were 2D side scroller kind of levels because they probably knew the 3D swim would have sucked.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump up here. I don't know what Luke's thinks, but I find this like I find this game quite easy enough really to kind of 100% and play. I don't think it's an overly hard game.
It looks like a relaxing game. Like I described this as one of those games you play it, you'd 100% in a weekend maybe,
Yeah,
or something like
definitely.
that.
Yeah, you could definitely easily say that. Like I think we've been recording for like 8.5 minutes now, and like we're already like near enough
Almost
to
at
the end.
Yeah. And these fish tokens are, I guess, are they the main collectible in the game?
They're cat biscuits, yeah. They're
Cat biscuits.
like they're the coins of the you know sort of they're the equivalent of the coins basically in
Yeah,
Toy Story 2.
except in this one you'd have to get every single one right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because for it to
Oh, no.
actually count.
Way to go, Stuart. You've collected the clapperboard and unlocked.
Oh right, that's actually a.
gallery station.
See, I've been playing the game Looney Sidebusters, and I thought that was a life for a minute. That's because the clapboards in that game are your life.
I like how they reintroduced a plane from the film as well. In this level too. It's quite
No,
it's quite good.
Oh,
I think
that's
quite realistic. So this you have to get 20 stars, and you have to get them a specific time. You can kind of speed up by using X.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see the environment like this as well, because it looks like the draw distance is a bit blurrier when you're in this plane. But they probably did that deliberately by the looks of things.
Yeah, I think they probably did to kind of get the realistic feel.
Yeah, like it's in motion.
That was a extravaganza.
Jesus Christ, he knows how close she is to his face.
So go take your joy
Margo,
away.
personal space here.
Margo, I don't want my nose bitten off.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
personal space.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, lucky this isn't, you know, that year, 2021.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're on the I believe fourth. Yeah,
Excellent
hunting
Stuart.
shirt. You found a face
You
block.
found a face block.
So
Ah,
you need to
face
get
block.
Yeah, you need to get 6 of them to get a gold a ring.
Ah, cool, yeah. Yeah, this environment kind of reminds me a wee bit of Al's penthouse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can kind of see what you mean.
Like a combination of things, really.
Yeah.
It's
Now,
nice.
now I'm gonna go show you an area where you can go 2 ways. This is one way you can get in, and then the door over here leads you out to the kitchen. And voila!
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we are going to go into the living room. This is where they have their
I think
dinner.
I think somebody should do an exhibition match in this game. That'd be fun.
I've done it! I've collected enough cat biscuits for Snowbell to trade with Monty for another ring. Now, where was that cat?
Now, where is that cat bowl
It's
again?
in the kitchen, but we're not going to go to the kitchen yet.
She's just gonna forget what it is now.
It's going to be like, where's that freaking cat biscuit thing?
I'm surprised he even remembers who his family is.
He actually, I think he strangely does. That's the weird thing. Like, you know, like his parents were mouses, so I mean, it won't be hard to forget.
Are you throwing grapes?
No, I'm throwing. I don't know what I'm throwing. It could be. I'm not exactly sure what I'm throwing. I'm throwing something.
Berries.
That will be discussed, found out in the next Let's Play part.
Where we actually decide to want, because it's so easy to just like think, oh, I'm throwing something, doesn't really matter what I'm throwing, no, but like it is interesting to know what the hell that is.
Exactly, it's like I'm throwing something. What is it again?
I'm throwing a purple thing.
It's purple and it's fruity, so it must be a grape.
And it's like,
Oh no.
yeah, cut. Oh, there you go, you got it. Yeah.
Excellent
Hunting
Almost.
Stuart. You have
Yeah, so we
found
need to
a
get
face
1,
block.
6. Sorry, no. So we have 6. Forgive me, I'm kind of going away from my mic a wee bit. Yeah, so we need to get 6 face blocks, and we have currently 5. So yeah, we just press this switch, and we'll now see what we are doing.
Oh, thank God they had that switch.
Oh, how anticlimactic! It's just a wee suitcase.
Was that switch specifically made for him just so he could open up this door?
Yeah, probably. Imagine. I just got
It's
a
like
Valentine's heart.
His parents just decided, his human parents decided, oh, I'll just make a switch so Stuart can open this up when he feels like it.
There we go.
Ah, you can climb that. That does not look climbable, but fair enough.
Face block to collect. So now I can travel across them to collect the jeweled ring.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that time in Harry Potter, Philosopher's Stone, when he kind of jumps half his weight to kind of get up to a certain point, in the Forbidden Forest.
Yeah. Yeah, that Forbidden Forest as a kid was... I had the hardest time in it, but I played it a few months ago, and it's one of the shortest parts of the game, actually,
Yeah,
weirdly enough.
It is very short, I agree.
But it was quite haunting when I was younger. That probably was why it took a bit longer, because I was a bit scared of dark levels back then.
Yeah, I think as well, especially in the second game, the music is very creepy.
Yeah.
That kind of
Yeah,
adds
it
to
was
it.
definitely a strong point of those games was the music, for sure.
I like the music, but in second game especially, I'll show some more when I do Let's Play it, but when it's the same kind of track over and over again, kind of, it's a good track.
Yeah. It could get a bit repetitive, is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
The golden key.
It's like, sure, you can make another soundtrack.
Key to the golden suitcase. What an adventure this is.
Yeah. This is not an NES game.
I need to find another cat biscuit. I'm trying to think where did I forget the cat biscuit. It's over here, no? Oh, there's there, thank God.
Oh, thank God for that. Yeah, I was thinking you were gonna have a Spyro moment there.
Yeah, instead of missing a gem, I miss a cat biscuit. Trying to think how to get over there again. I think it's over here. And also,
Yeah, it's like
sorry, go on.
thinking about gems are a bit more valuable than cat biscuits.
Exactly.
They cost yeah, to pay out
no.
fat beer.
I used a sprint button. I had a funny moment with Crystal Fisher years ago. We did a speed run of this, and I went sprint, sprint, sprint. He goes, "Oh yeah, there's a sprint button."
That could have happened in Sheepdog and Wolf, actually. I think Dad didn't know there was a sprint button in that game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. For those who don't know what we're referencing, there's a Looney Tunes Rush tournament going on at the minute, and hosted by myself, Lucas, Emily, Marcus, and a few others.
Yep.
So we're just going to take this opportunity now to advertise that. So games that are in the tournament are Bugs Bunny Lost in Time, Looney Tunes Racing, Bugs Bunny has Time Busters, and Sheep Rider.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Unfortunately, I forgot to put Space Jam in there, but it doesn't really matter.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's too meme. That would be too memey anyway. Like, I think it's good enough what we got.
Yeah, I think we got a good list. I'm started playing the games recently, and they're really good fun. I think they're cool. And I've done one race so far. I've raced Lucas. That'll go up on my channel. We're just waiting for it to be edited. I'm gonna let it go to Looney Tunes first, and then I'll upload that in the next couple of days.
Yeah, that'll be done soon, very soon.
Super Stuart.
Call me Super Stuart. No, I'll call you Stuart.
You're not super. You're just Stuart.
Yeah, you're just a mouse.
I think Jay called it in that one time. Imagine like going to an adoption place and they adopt a mouse over you.
Yeah, it's like can you just wait for a mouse to come to the house as opposed to adopting it?
Well done, Stuart. You've completed the level.
I'm sure plenty. Yeah, just leave some breadcrumbs or whatever.
To
know.
continue the good fight.
The rats are not that hard to find. Do I want to visit my old pal Snowbell?
I do, yeah. Can't show the movie, sadly. There's Snowbell. I love that scene. You got guts, kids.
Yeah, I like the relationship between those two. It's pretty endearing. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. So yeah, Looney Tunes Rush is advertised now. Also check us out on ISGP, which is taking place at the minute as well. I'm in the same group as Crystal Fisher, as well as Noel McDavid. Jake is in my group too, along with Tester Monkey JK as well. And G4 Video 5. Lucas is also in the tournament. His real life friend Casey's in it too, along with Amelia Kuchel, Daniel Davison, and Bobble Dink as well. And who else we have?
We also have Emily's in the tournament
Emily Dixon
as well.
too. Emily Dixon's in it too. Marcus is in the tournament as well. So check out all of us when you get a chance.
It's pretty awesome. Yep, indeed.
So that is it for today's part of Stuart Little 2. I'd like to thank my guest Lucas for being here, and we shall see
Pleasure.
in the next part. We will be going to Central Park. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and we shall see you soon. Goodbye.
See you soon. Goodbye.